Vandeyam Shri Guru Shiyata Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Scha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Saganaragunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shiva Shikambitam Scha Om Agyana Timrandasha Yanajana Shalakya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Guruganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shirupa Patanagam Govinda Bidam Ujwalam Varatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Vande Vishwaguruncha Divyad Bhagavat Premno Bija Pradam Devam Divyatanum Suchandavaranam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadekavaranam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shubharam Madeka Sharanam Yashishvara Sridharam Vansha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Translation and commentary by Srila Prabhupada. This is Madhya-lila chapter 24, explanations of the Atmarama verse. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is speaking with Sanatan Goswami. Text number 53. Vamshi Gite Hare Krishna Lakshmi Adiraman. Lord Krishna even attracts the mind of the goddess of fortune simply by vibrating his flute or playing his flute. Kashanu Bhavo Shana Deva Vidmahe Tavangri Renu Sparashadikara Yadvanshaya Shrir Lalana Charatapo Vihaya Kama Suchiram Dritabrata. O Lord, we do not know how the serpent Kaliya attains such an opportunity to be touched by the dust of your lotus feet. For this end, the goddess of fortune performed austerities for centuries, giving up all other desires and taking austere vows. And we do not know how this serpent Kaliya got such an opportunity. So here in this verse, not only it mentions that Kaliya got the opportunity of having Krishna dance on his hoods, but in that way acquiring the dust from his lotus feet, but it also says that for that purpose of getting Krishna's association and the dust from his feet, the goddess of fortune performed austerities for centuries, giving up all other desires and taking austere vows. So even Lakshmi is desiring to have that association of Krishna. Jogya bhave jagate jata juvatira gan. Jogya bhave jagate jata juvatira gan. Krishna attracts not only the minds of the gopis and the goddesses of fortune, but the minds of all the young girls in the three worlds. Kastri angati kalaparamrita venugita samohitarya churitana chalettrilokyam trilokyaso bhagam idam cha niriksharupam yad godvija druma mriga Pulakani Abhibran. My dear Lord, where is that woman within the three worlds who would not be captivated by the rhythms of the sweet songs coming from your wonderful flute? Who would not fall down from the path of chastity in this way? Your beauty is the most sublime within the three worlds. Upon seeing your beauty, even cows, birds, animals, and trees in the forest become stunned in jubilation. Guru Toya Striganer Vatsalya Akarshan Dasya Sakyari Babe Purushadigan. The women of Vrindavan, who are on the level of superior guardians, are attracted to Lord Krishna maternally. The men of Vrindavan are attracted as servants, friends, and fathers. So mentioning here, even elderly persons are attracted, in Vrindavan are attracted by mood of Vatsalya Ras, which is like that. Pakimriga Brikalata Chaitana Chaitan Premimata Koreya Karshaye Krishnagun. The qualities of Krishna captivate and attract everything, living and non-living. Even birds, animals, and trees are attracted to Krishna's qualities. Hari Shabde Nanar Hari Shabde Nanartha Dui Mukyatam Sarva Mangala Hare Prema Diya Hariman. Although the word Hari has many different meanings, two of them are foremost. One meaning is that the Lord takes away all inauspicious things from his devotee. And the second meaning is that he attracts the mind by ecstatic love for God. Jaiche Taiche Jahilo Jaiche Taiche Johi Kohi Koraye Smaran Charivira Tapatara Kori Samharan. When the devotee somehow or other always remembers the Lord anywhere and everywhere, Lord Hari takes away life's four miserable conditions. Jatagnisu Samuridarchi Karoti Edamshi Bhashmasat Tatamad Vishaya Bhaktir Udavain Amshi Krishna Nasha. As all fuel is burned to ashes by a full-fledged fire, all sinful activities are totally erased when one engages in devotional service to me. Tabe Kori Bhakti Bharaka Karma Avidyanash Shravanadyera Phala Prema Koraye Prakash. In this way, when all sinful activities are vanquished by the grace of the Lord, one gradually vanquishes all kinds of impediments on the path of devotional service, as well as the ignorance resulting from these impediments. After this, one totally manifests one's original love of Godhead through devotional service in 9 different ways, hearing, chanting, and so on. Nijagune tabe hare dehendriyaman Aiche Kripalu Krishna Aiche Taragun. When the devotee is freed from all sinful material activities, Krishna attracts his mind, his body, mind, and senses to his service. Thus Krishna is very merciful, and his qualities are very attractive. Chari Purusharte Chadai Gune Hare Sabarman Hare Shabder E Mukya Kohilun Lakan. When one's mind, senses, and body are attracted to the qualities of Lord Hari, one gives up the 4 principles of material success. Thus I have explained the chief meanings of the word Hari. The 4 principles of material success are religious performance, dharma, economic development, artha, sense gratification, kama, and liberation, moksha, or liberation or merging into the impersonal effulgence of Brahman. These things do not interest the devotees. Cha api dui shabda tate abhyaya hoy. Cha api dui shabda tate abhyaya hoy. Je artha lagaye se artha hoy. When the conjunction cha, and the adverb api, although, are added to the verse can assume whatever meaning one wants to give it. Tadapi cha karer kohe mukya artashad. The word cha can be explained in 7 ways. Janva chaye samahare nyonyarte cha samuchaye yatnantare tathapada purane bhi avadaraye. The word cha, and, is used to connect a word or sentence with a previous word or sentence to give the sense of aggregation, to assist the meaning, to give a collective understanding, to suggest another effort or exertion, or to fulfill the meter of a verse. It is also used in the sense of certainty. This is a quotation from the Vishwa Prakash Dictionary. Api shabde mukyarta shata vikyata. There are 7 chief meanings of the word api. They are as follows. Api sambhavana prashna shanka garha samuchaye yata jukta tata jukta padarteshu kamachara kriya shucha. The word api is used in the sense of possibility, question, doubt, censure, aggregation, appropriate application of things, and extravagance. Eta ekadasha padera arta nirunoi ebe shlokarta kore jata jelagai. I have now described the different meanings of the 11 separate words. Now let me give the complete meaning of the shloka as it is applied in different places. Brahma Shabderartha Tattva Sarva Brihatam Swarup Aishvarya Kori Nahi Jaranam Jarasam. The word Brahma indicates the summum bonum, the absolute truth, which is greater than all other truths. It is the original identity, and there can be nothing equal to that absolute truth. Excuse me. Brihatvad Brimhanatra Brihatvad Brimhanatvajcha Tad Brahma Paramam Vidu Tasmai Namaste Sarvatman Yogi Chindya Vikaravat. I offer my respectful obeisances to the absolute truth, the summum bonum. He is the all-pervasive, all-increasing subject matter for the great yogis. He is changeless, and he is the soul of all. Say Brahma Shabde Kohes Swayam Bhagavan Advitya okay. Advitiya Jnanaja Vinanahiyan. The proper meaning of the word Brahma is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is one without a second and without whom nothing else exists. Vedanti tat vavidas tatvam yadzganamadvayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabdyate. Learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth say that it is non-dual knowledge and is called impersonal Brahman, localized Paramatma, and the personality of Godhead. Say Advaya Tattva Krishna Swayam Bhagavan. Say Advaya Tattva Krishna Swayam Bhagavan. Tin Kale Satyatiho Shastra Praman. The absolute truth without a second is Lord Krishna. He is the supreme truth in the past, present, and future. That is the evidence of all revealed scriptures. Aham evasam evagre nanyat yat Saraswat param paschadaham yad etatscha yo vasishyeta somsmiyaham. Prior to the cosmic creation, only I exist and no phenomena exist, either gross, subtle, or primordial. After creation, only I exist in everything, and after annihilation, only I remain eternally. So Krishna exists, the Lord exists before the creation. So that obviously that's the indication that he's the supreme and he's not one of the living beings from this creation, from this universe. Atma Shabde Kohe Krishna Brihatva Swarup Sarva Vyapaka Sarva Saki Parama Swarup. The word Atma self indicates the highest truth, Krishna. The word Atma self indicates the highest truth, Krishna. He is the all-pervasive witness of all, and he is the supreme form. Atat tatvad chamatritvad atma I paramo hari. Hari, the personality of Godhead, is the all-pervasive original source of everything. He is therefore the super soul of everything. Say Krishna prapti hetu tribida saran jnana yoga bhakti tinera pritak lakan. There are three ways to attain the lotus feet of the absolute truth, Krishna. There is the process of philosophical speculation, or jnana, the practice of mystic yoga, and the execution of devotional service, bhakti. Each of these has its different characteristics. Tin sarane, Bhagavan tin swarupe bhase, Brahma paramatma, Bhagavata Trivida Prakashe. The absolute truth is the same, but according to the process by which one understands him, he appears in three forms, as Brahman, as Paramatma, and Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vadanti tat vavidas tattvam yas gyanamadvayam rameti paramatmeti Bhagavan iti shabhyate. Learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth say that it is non-dual knowledge and is called impersonal Brahman, localized Paramatma, and the personality of Godhead. Brahma Atma Shabde Jade Krishnere Kahoi Rude Britje Nirbhisesha Antarjami Koi. Although the word Brahma and Atma indicate Krishna, their direct meaning refers only to the impersonal Brahman and the super soul, respectively. Jnana Marge Nirbhisesha Brahma Prakashe Yoga Marge Antarjami Sarupete Bashe. If one follows the path of philosophical speculation or jnana, the absolute truth manifests himself as impersonal Brahman. And if one follows the path of mystic yoga, the Lord manifests himself as a super soul. Raga Bhakti Vidhi Bhakti Hoy Dui Rup Swayam Bhagavate Prakasha Dui Rup. There are two kinds of devotional activities, spontaneous and regulative. By spontaneous devotional service, one attains the original personality of Godhead Krishna, and by the regulative process, one attains the expansion of the Supreme Lord. Raga Bhakti Braje Swayam Bhagavane Bhai. By executing spontaneous devotional service in Vrindavan, one attains the original Supreme Lord, Krishna. Nayam Sukapo Bhagavan Dehinam Gopika Sutta Jnaninam Shatma Bhutanam Yatha Bhakti Matamiha. The Supreme Lord Krishna, the son of Mother Yashoda, is accessible to those devotees engaged in spontaneous loving service. But he is not as easily accessible to mental speculators, to those striving for self-realization by severe austerities and penances, or to those who consider the body and the self the same as the self. The Supreme Lord Krishna, the son of Mother Yashoda, is accessible to those devotees engaged in spontaneous loving service, but he is not as easily accessible to mental speculators, to those striving for self-realization by severe austerities and penances, or to those who consider the body the same as the self. Bidi bhaktye parashara dehe vaikuntete jai. By executing regulative devotional service, one becomes an associate of Narayan and attains the Vaikuntha Lokas, the spiritual planets in the spiritual world. So that is not a desirable goal to us. Srila Sridhar Maharaj spoke of being thrown down to Vaikuntha. So we're not interested in following just regulative devotional service, because the end of that is to achieve Vaikuntha Lok, not to join in with into the worship directly of Krishna. Yatscha vrajanti animisham rishabhanuvritya dure yama uparina sprihaniya shila Bharturmita su yashasa katana nuraga Vaiklavya bashpa kalaya pulaki kritangaha. Those who discuss the activities of Krishna are on the highest platform of devotional life, and they evince the symptoms of tears in the eyes and bodily symptoms. Such persons discharge devotional service to Krishna without practicing all the rules and regulations of the mystic yoga system. They possess all spiritual qualities, and they are elevated to the Vaikuntha planets which exist above us. Say upashaka hoy tribida prakar akama moksha kama sarva kama sar. Say upasaka koi tribida prakar akama moksha kama sarva kama ar. The devotees are divided into three categories: akama, desireless; moksha kama, desiring liberation; and sarva kama, desiring material perfection. Okay. So akama, desireless; moksha karma, desiring liberation; and sarva kama, says desiring material perfection, but it also could say desiring everything, sarva kama. Akama sarva kamu va moksha kamu dharadi tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. One who is actually intelligent, although he may be a devotee free from material desires, a karmi desiring all kinds of material facilities, or a jnani desiring liberation, should seriously engage in bhakti yoga for the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord. Regardless of whatever one's position, whether as it says, akama, without any desires, or sarva kama, desiring everything in this material world, or moksha kama, desiring liberation, whatever kind of desire one has, one should worship the Lord. The Lord can satisfy all desires. but at the same time he can mercifully take away desire from the heart of the devotee. He can satisfy all desires, but he can also take away one's desires, which is a good thing. Otherwise one will continue just revolving in this material world. Buddhiman arte jadi bichara gyahoy nijakama lagi atabe krishna re bajai. The meaning of the word udaradi is buddhiman, intelligent or considerate. Because of this, even for one's own sense gratification, one engages in the devotional service of Lord Krishna. So that's buddhiman. Someone who's intelligent enough, even though one may desire so many things of this world, still he's buddhiman because he's engaged in the Lord's service, rather than worshipping demigods or flattering men in this material world to gain some kind of riches. Bhakti vinu kuna sadhana dite narefal sabvala deya bhakti swatantra prabha. The other processes cannot yield results unless they are associated with devotional service. Devotional service, however, is so strong and independent that it can give one all the desired results. So unless the other processes are mixed with bhakti, they can't give one any results. So therefore, karma that just engaged in mundane activities, mixed with some bhakti, becomes karma yoga. Then one can get some result when some bhakti is added there. Or gyan, by itself, just knowledge, very dry. But maybe with jnana yoga, it can be jnana yoga if some bhakti is mixed in. So bhakti is really the ingredient that gives the result. The other processes cannot yield results unless they are associated with bhakti. Devotional service, however, is so strong and independent that it can give one all the desired results. By itself, bhakti can give all desired results. Ajagala stana nyaya anya sadan ateva haribaje buddhiman jan. With the exception of devotional service, all the methods of self-realization are like the nipples on the neck of a goat. Therefore, an intelligent person adopts only devotional service, giving up all other processes of self-realization. So these other processes look like they can give some result, but they really can't, not unless some bhakti is present. But they appear attractive to persons, but there's no, they in themselves cannot really accomplish anything. They're compared here to the nipples on the neck of a goat. The goat apparently has, what looks like nipples where the small goats could get some milk, but there's no milk on these nipples on the neck of the goat. So the other processes like jnana and yoga, they appear like they can give some result, but unless bhakti is present, then they're just like the nipples on the neck of a goat. They really don't, one cannot accomplish anything substantial through jnana or yoga. With the exception of devotional service, all the methods of self-realization are like the nipples on the neck of a goat. Therefore, an intelligent person adopts only devotional service, giving up all other processes of self-realization. Chaturvida bhajanti mam jana sukritino arjuna arto jigyasur artarti jnanicha bharatar shabha. O best among the Bharatas, Arjuna, 4 kinds of pious men render devotional service unto me: the distressed, the desire of wealth, the inquisitive, and he who is searching for knowledge of the Absolute. So this is Bhagavad Gita, and it's mentioned 4 kinds of persons who come to look for Krishna. Arto, let's see. The Jana Sukritin Arjuna, the regular principle. Jigyasu. Arto is someone who's distressed, someone who's looking for some wealth because they can't maintain themselves. So they're looking for some wealth. Therefore, they're disturbed, so they come to Krishna. They come to Krishna for looking for wealth. 4 kinds of pious persons render devotional service unto me. The distressed, the desire of wealth, okay. The inquisitive, jigyasur, inquisitive. Jigyasur, artarti, arta, let's see. The distressed. Someone who's distressed, their life is causing them so much distress. They'll come to the Lord to try and get out of their miseries. Then there's jigyasu, arta, distress, jigyasur, inquisitive, asking questions, wants to know. So jigyasur. Arti, one in need of money. And jnani, and he who is searching for knowledge of the Absolute. Jnani is someone looking for knowledge. So different kinds of persons, if they're pious, they'll come to Krishna. Someone who's distressed. Oh, my life is going so badly. Only the Lord can help me. Someone who is inquisitive, curious, wants to know something. Then artarti, someone who's looking for gaining some wealth. They'll come to the Lord. And the last person is the jnani, who's looking for the absolute truth, looking for knowledge. O best among the Bharatas, Arjuna, 4 kinds of pious men render devotional service unto me: the distressed, the desire of wealth, the inquisitive, and he who is searching for knowledge of the Absolute. So these are called sukritin. They're sukritin. They're fortunate. They're pious. Okay. Arti, dui sakama bitare gani, jigyasu gyani dui mokshakama mani. Arta and artarti is materialistic devotees take to devotional service and worship Krishna when they are distressed or in need of money. Those who are actually inquisitive to understand the supreme source of everything and those who are in search of knowledge are called transcendentalists. For they desire liberation from all material contamination. So, dui sakama bitari gani of the arta and arti, distressed and looking for money, they're still considered engaged in material activities. And jigyasu and jnani, inquisitive and someone who's actually looking for pure knowledge in relation with the Lord. They're desiring mokshakama, they're desiring liberation. They're not looking to the material platform, they're looking to the spiritual platform. Materialistic devotees take to devotional service and worship Krishna when they are distressed or in need of money. Those who are actually inquisitive to understand the supreme source of everything and those who are in search of knowledge are called transcendentalists, for they desire liberation from all material contamination. The first class, they're desiring something in this material world, and the second class, jigyasu and jnani, inquisitive and looking for knowledge, it says dui mokshakama mani. That they are more looking towards the plane of here it says transcendentalists, but they're looking towards the plane of liberation. Echari sukriti hoy mahabhagyavan tat tat kamari chari hoy shuddha bhaktiman. In other words, the first class is looking for the material platform, and the second class is looking more towards the transcendental platform, to use that word transcendental again. Echari sukriti hoy mahabhagyavan tat tat kamari chari hoy shuddha bhaktiman. Because they have a pious background, all four types of people are to be considered greatly fortunate. Such people gradually give up material desires and become pure devotees. These are the Sukritina. They're pious persons. They're fortunate. All of them are fortunate.
Even those people coming for the material.
Yeah, because they're still fortunate. Those who are in distress and those who are looking for money, they're still fortunate because they're not looking to something material. They're looking towards the service of the Lord. Even though they still have material desires, but they're looking to Krishna to satisfy those material desires. So, in that sense, they're considered fortunate. Because they have a pious background, all four types of people were to be considered greatly fortunate. Such people gradually give up material desires and become pure devotees. Sadhu Sangha Kripa Kimwa Krishnara Kripai Kamari Dusangachari Shuddha Bhakti Pai. One who is elevated to the platform of devotional life by the mercy of a Vaishnava, the bona fide spiritual master, and by this special mercy of Krishna. One is elevated to the platform of devotional life by the mercy of a Vaishnava, the bona fide spiritual master, and by the special mercy of Krishna. On that platform, one gives up all material desires and the association of unwanted people. Thus one is elevated to the platform of pure devotional service. Satsangan mukta dusango hatum no sahate buddha kirtyamanam yasho yasya sakrid akarnya rochanam. The intelligent who have understood the Supreme Lord in the association of pure devotees and have become free from bad materialistic association can never avoid hearing the glories of the Lord, even though they have heard them only once. This is a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. All the members of the Kuru dynasty offered respects when Krishna was leaving Hastinapur after the battle of Kurukshetra. Krishna was going to his own kingdom, and all the members of the Kuru dynasty were overwhelmed by his departure. This verse was spoken in that connection by Sukadeva Goswami. A pure devotee becomes attached to Krishna by hearing the Lord's glories. The Lord's glories and the Lord himself are identical. One has to be qualified to understand the absolute truth. Therefore, one should be given a chance to associate with a pure devotee. Our Krishna consciousness movement is meant for that purpose. We want to create pure devotees so that other people will benefit by their association. In this way, the member of pure devotees, the number of pure devotees increases. Professional preachers cannot create pure devotees. There are many professional preachers of Srimad Bhagavatam who read this work to earn their livelihood. However, they cannot convert materialistic people to devotional service. Only a pure devotee can convert others to pure devotional service. It is therefore important for all the preachers in our Krishna conscious movement to first become pure devotees and follow the regular principles, refraining from illicit sex, meat eating, gambling, and intoxication. They should regularly chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra on their beads, follow the devotional process, rise early in the morning, attend Mangala Arati, and recite Srimad Bhagavatam and the Bhagavad Gita regularly. See? There. In this way, one can become purified and free from all material contamination. Sarvopadi vinirmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhaktir uchate. Bhakti, or devotional service, means engaging all one's senses in the service of the Lord, the master of all the senses. When the spirit soul renders service unto the Supreme, there are two side effects. One is freed from all material designations, and one's senses are purified simply by being employed in the service of the Lord. To make a show of devotional service will not help one. One must be a pure devotee following the devotional process. Then one can convert others to devotional service. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu practiced devotional service and preached Apaniyachari Bhakti Korila Prachar. If a preacher behaves properly in devotional service, he will be able to convert others. Otherwise, his preaching will have no effect. Dusanga Kohiye Kaitava Atma Banshana Krishna Krishna Bhakti Binu Anya Kamana. Cheating oneself and cheating others is called kaitava. Associating with those who cheat in this way is called dusanga, bad association. Those who desire things other than Krishna's service are also called dusanga, bad association. Dharma projita kaitavotra paramo nirmat saranam saram Vedyam vastavam atrabastu shivadam tapa trayon mulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni krite kimva parar ishvara sadyo ridi avarujate tra kritibi susrushubhis tachanat. The great scripture Srimad Bhagavatam, compiled by Mahamuni Vyasadeva from 4 original verses, describes the most elevated and kind-hearted devotees and completely rejects the cheating ways of materially motivated religiosity. It propounds the highest principle of eternal religion, which can factually mitigate the 3 miseries of a living entity and award the highest benediction of full prosperity and knowledge. Those willing to hear the message of this scripture, those willing to hear the message of this scripture in a submissive attitude of service can at once capture the Supreme Lord in their hearts. Therefore, there's no need for any scripture other than Srimad Bhagavatam. Proshabde Mukha Bansha Kaitava Pradhan Shloke Sridhara Swami Korejachan Vyakyan. The prefix pra in this verse, where it says projita, the prefix pra in the word projita especially refers to those desiring liberation or oneness. The prefix pra in this verse, projita, specifically refers to those desiring liberation or oneness with the Supreme. Such a desire should be understood to be the foremost cheating propensity. The great commentator Sridhar Swami has explained this verse in that way. It says, Dharma projita kaitavotra paramo nirmat saranam satam. So it's rejecting, the verse is rejecting materially motivated devotional service or activities. The prefix pra in the word projita specifically refers to those desiring liberation or oneness with the Supreme. Such a desire should be understood to be the foremost cheating propensity. The great commentator Sridhar Swami has explained this verse in that way. So what can we say about those desiring liberation or oneness with the Supreme? They're called the greatest cheaters. So But practically today, whenever we hear anyone who has any connection with India, or those engaged, even if they're not connected with India, those who preach yoga and transcendental life, all of them always come back to an impersonal conception. They don't give any information about the personal form of the Lord, or or that the Lord is a person. They don't think of the Lord as a person. Although they offer prayers to the Lord, they think that their prayers are ultimately transcending the personal conception and helping them attain their impersonal conception of the truth, so-called truth. So the prefix pra in the word projita specifically refers to those desiring liberation or oneness with the Supreme. Such a desire should be understood to be the foremost cheating propensity. The great commentator Sri Swami has also explained this verse in that way. So this is the old Sri Swami from before Mahaprabhu's time, 500 years ago or so. Sakama Bhaktayagya Jani Doyalu Bhagavan Swacharana Diya Kori Ichara Pidan. When merciful Lord Krishna understands that a foolish devotee desires material prosperity, he gratefully gives him the shelter of his lotus feet. In this way, the Lord covers the devotee's undesirable ambitions. So, someone is so foolish, but the Lord isn't bewildered by their foolishness. Ultimately, he gives them the shelter of his lotus feet, where they'll become free from their misunderstandings and their material desires. Satyam dishanti artitam artito nrinam naivarta doyat punarartita yata svayam vidate bhajatam anichatam ichabidanam nijapara palavam. Whenever Krishna is requested to fulfill one's desire, he undoubtedly does so, but he does not award anything which, after being enjoyed, will cause one to petition him again and again to fulfill further desires. When one has other desires but engages in the Lord's service, Krishna forcibly gives one shelter at his lotus feet, where one will forget all other desires. And if one, you can say, well, we heard that if one is full of material desires, one should worship the Lord. Yes, but by doing so, if you're fortunate, you'll become free from repeating your petition for the same material desires over and over again, because that's what people want. They want wealth. They want a beautiful woman. They want liberation. They want to be famous, etc. So, whenever Krishna is requested to fulfill one's desire, he undoubtedly does so, but he does not award anything which, after being enjoyed, will cause one to petition him again and again to fulfill further desires. When one has other desires but engages in the Lord's service, Krishna forcibly gives one shelter at his lotus feet, where one will forget all other desires. Sadhu Sangha Krishna Kripa Bhaktir Swabhava Hetine Sabha Chadiya Kori Krishna Baba. Association with the devotee, the mercy of Krishna, and the nature of devotional service will help one to give up all undesirable association and gradually attain elevation to the platform of love of Godhead. So, Sadhu Sangha, associating with the devotee. Krishna Kripa, divine mercy from the Lord himself. And Bhaktir Swabhava. And that the nature of devotional service. All these things can either conjointly or individually, they can remove one's material desires. Either sadhu sangha, association with a devotee, or Krishna Kripa, getting the mercy of the Lord, or Bhaktir Swabhava, or the nature of devotional service. All these can help one to give up all undesirable association and gradually attain elevation to the platform of love of Godhead. Age jata jata arta bhyakyana kariba Krishna guna svader e hetu janiba. In this way, I shall progressively explain all the words in the Atmarama verse. It should be understood that all these words are meant to enable one to taste the transcendental qualities of Krishna. Shloka Vyakya Lagiye Korilunabas Ebe Kori Shloker Mularta Prakash. I've given all these explanations just to give some indication of the verse's meaning. Now let me explain the real meaning of the verse. So Mahaprabhu is explaining to Sanatan Goswami the Atmarama verse. He says, now I've given you some introduction to this subject. Now I will go into detail in explaining the real nature of this famous verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Atmarama verse. Now you were going to sing Hari Haraya?
You want me to sing it? Okay, yeah.
Okay, let's see how it...
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, go ahead. You know the beat? Hari...
Yeah.
Okay.
I've practiced it many times.
Okay, let's hear.
Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama.
Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama.
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshvaya Nama.
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama.
Gopala Govinda Ram Shri Madhusadana.
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan.
Giridhari Gopinatha Madana Mohana.
Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohana.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra.
Gadahara Shiva Sari Gaur Bhakta Vinda.
Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunatha.
Janardan Bhatta Raghunath. Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath.
Jaya Rupa Sanata Bhakta Raghunatha. Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha.
Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunath.
Echai Goshai Kori Charana Vandana.
Echai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhana.
Jaha Hoite Vita Nasa Bisha Purana.
Jahoite Bignana Shabista Purana.
Echai Goshai Jara Mohita Radasa.
Echai Gosai Jar Muitara Dasa.
Kasabara Pada Renu Mora Panchagrasa.
Tasabar Pada Renu Mora Panchagrasa.
Tadera Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanevasa.
Tader Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanivasa.
Janame Janame More Abhilasa.
Janame Janame More Abhilasha.
Eshai Goshai Jabe Braje Koribasa.
Echai Gosai what?
Eshai Goshai Jabe Braje Koribasa.
Echai Gosai Jabe Braje Koilabasa.
Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Kori Prakasa.
Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakasha.
Ananda Bolo Hari Bhaja Vindavana.
Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavana.
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majayamana.
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majayamana.
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Padma Koriyasha.
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyasha.
Harinam Sankirtana Kori
No, Harinama Kohe na.
Harinama Sankirtana Kohe Narutasa.
Harinama Sankirtana Kohe Narotama. Not Narotasa, Narotama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Nitya Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gora Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Haribo. Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajaka Charyashta Tara Sadashi Shrimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajaka Charyashta Tara Sadashi Shrimad Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishoredas Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namachari Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunashi Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasha Raghuna Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsi Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Vishvaparanya Jai Om Vishnupad Vishvaparanya Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmawacharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mayapur Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshada Shri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Shri Koladvip Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai. Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Tulasi Madharani Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Go Gopi Govardhan. Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Jo Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. So, this way.
Jai.